Hello.
Hello.
What would you like to do?
I'm up for a truthful hard claim if you are.
Sure.
I am the supreme leader.
I am the princess.
Interesting. I am the princess.
No, I'm the princess.
I'm the princess that got you as one of my pings, which is why I hard claimed what I saw you as.
And I am the princess, which is why I'm claiming the princess.
Interesting.
All I'm going to say is all of my plays were going to be heavily influenced by chat. Oink.
Sure thing,
Atreides, funny thing.
Yes.
On YouTube today, old videos of yours popped up when you guys did the AI scripts.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that.
It was something.
It was.
I should do another one of those.
Give me that game.
Because
I want to do another one.
Now that the free Chat GPT has GPT-4, I want to see. I want to see how well it can design some Blood on the Clocktower rolls.
I remember that AI game, and I remember being right and no one following me.
I think you should.
I was like,
I think I was evil with that game.
Andraj, Dawn, I believe you were. Ongaku, I think you should.
You were evil.
Yeah, Dawn was evil, along with Bebop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Crabden.
Yep.
I remember because
Brandon
Travis
was the demon,
fire
yeah.
dancer and getting 3 rolls a night, and I'm just like, the other 2 rolls you don't find because they're evil and they're not going with it.
And Ryan was the Atreides. Yep. Yeah.
That's what. Okay, I remember doing that back to you in an A, like just randomly creating rolls.
You did.
And that's where that created.
True.
I remember that game and just like I was like, Travis, just believe me on this. This person has to be good because you can't find the other 2 rolls because they're evil.
All right. Hello.
I can hear you, Chad. You're good.
Hooray.
Beautiful.
All right. Which one of you killed my internet? Be honest.
Joe Henry.
The servant.
It was the Al Hadikia from last game.
It was me because I'm the false hope.
Or it was the robot.
Oh.
All right. Well, folks, you know
Atreides,
who
you can't be the false hope when I'm the
first
despair.
day?
If you're the false hope, can I be despair?
No.
Wait, what's the false hope?
No, because I have despair right behind me.
I got it wrong.
We're moving on. Anyways. Hello, everyone. This is like my first game of Clocktower in like a month because of my internship. So what a way to get back, am I right?
Yes.
Oh, agreed.
Anyways, yada yada yada, murder, teenagers, or whatever. It's a killing game. Execution time. Whatever he says. Good night.
Good night.
Danganronpa, yeah.
Danganronpa. All right. Oh boy. So Supreme Leader, we are an outsider, which is kind of good. Or we're in a 12-player game now, so maybe less good. But there's something to be said. We know that one of the things is removed. If we die, 2 players die tonight. If we are mad about false statements, fewer players might die. So we just have to come up with some false statements and continually to be mad about that. I'm tempted to just be like, I don't think anyone is evil here, actually. No one is evil. We're all good. I'm sure everybody's good. That's probably boring and maybe missing the point. But, yeah, exactly. Honestly, so here's the other thing, though. Multiple people dying, I don't really... Oh, favorite Danganronpa character? It's really hard for me, because the problem is I've only seen the animes. And so I think my favorite has to be the... Oh god, what are they even called? It's been a long time. They're like super, right? they're like super, super lucky star, or someone give me some examples. Ultimate, yes, the ultimate lucky hero. I think I have to go with the ultimate detective. Kisaragi? Am I remembering that? Am I pulling that out of my brain? Kyoko Kirigiri. Yes. Yeah, 100%. Again, solely from the animes, primarily because of their take on basically like the second season of Danganronpa, which combines games 2 and the characters from games 2 and just like new characters. Actually, I don't know where most of the characters come from, because V3 is a very different game. But Kirigiri's actions in the second series, or the second anime, like in the first one, she's just sort of cool, and there's always like this sort of like undertone of just like, should I be worried that she's actually just evil because of how fucking good she is at this? But the second series, aw man, like one of her plays is just chef's kiss. Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. You did, Esteni. Welcome in. So listen, this is the other thing about roles that cause extra deaths. If there are too many, or there's narrow enough worlds for a certain amount to happen, or the right amount, it is confirming of things in the game, which is helpful to good in all cases. It's really funny to like, aim for that like 11 death night in BMR. I think it's 11 that's possible. It's either 10 or 11. Let's go over them. Grandmother dies, or grandchild dies, so grandmother dies. Poe charges. Moonchild dies. Assassin kills. Godfather kills. Tinker dies. There's more than this, I know. I'm missing some. Gossip kills. Gambler dies. So, in a 15-player game, with the right setup and the exact number of choices, you could go from 14 alive to Final 3 in one night. Everything has to go right. You have to execute an outsider. You have to execute specifically the Moonchild, I think. Yeah, 100%. You execute the Moonchild, and then everything else has to happen exactly correctly. Skyway, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. However, the problem with that many deaths is that hard confirms things that are going on. And the way that you win in BMR is not by killing very fast. It's by killing and being able to create explanations for why there are certain numbers of deaths each night that don't involve you. And don't involve a particular demon. Is it only a spiritual successor? Danganronpa V3 is only spiritual successor? So yes, Crimson of the Cold, thank you. I can help provide some clarity. Danganronpa 3 is an anime that features the characters of Danganronpa 2, but not the storyline of Danganronpa 2. In Danganronpa 3, you are set in a sort of... the timeline of Danganronpa 1 is expanded upon. I'm gonna let y'all go watch Danganronpa 1 so you can understand what I mean, because I don't want to spoil the ending of the first Danganronpa series. Danganronpa 3 expands on that, featuring the characters of Danganronpa 2, as well as whole new other characters in a storyline that is completely different than Danganronpa 2, the game Danganronpa 2. So in Danganronpa 2, it's another murder game. The characters that are featured in Danganronpa 2 go through it. You play the hero. You are tasked with figuring out who is the evil person, etc. Danganronpa 3, the anime, not the game, takes those characters, creates just an alternate story. And honestly, I don't know. I guess you could... I've heard both sides. There's sort of like a love-hate thing. If you really liked Danganronpa 1, I could see you being offended at like how Danganronpa 3 presented everything because it stepped away instead of just presenting the story of Danganronpa 2 as it was. It tried to create, in other words, something of a connection between Danganronpa 1, the game and the anime, and Danganronpa 3, the anime. It tried to make it a continuing narrative that incorporated both rather than making them two separate things that just existed. Similar to like Final Fantasy, right? Final Fantasy 1 has nothing to do with Final Fantasy 2, has nothing to do with Final Fantasy 3, has nothing to do with Final Fantasy 4, Final Fantasy 5, Final Fantasy 6. They're all under the same scope, and I'm sure that if you are really passionate, you could try to create like arcs or storylines similar to how people have done so for The Legend of Zelda. Like, it's not that Legend of Zelda 1 leads into Legend of Zelda 2, leads into Legend of Zelda 3, leads into, but people have come up with storylines where it's like, okay, A Link to the Past goes here, and Ocarina of Time goes here, and Link's Awakening goes here, and then there's two splits, and these are the two worlds. We have, I don't even know, I just remember seeing flowcharts. Like, Skyward Sword is up here, and I'm not gonna name them all. I stopped with Ocarina of Time. I'm sorry. Best game, favorite game. I will play that Zelda game over and over and over again. All of the newer age Zelda games I just couldn't get into. I apologize. Shoot me. So I guess you could do that for a Final Fantasy series if you really wanted to, but ultimately they're just all games under the same sort of franchise, same system, same elements. You know, crystals, evil people trying to control the power, change worlds. But the crystals show up in different ways. In Final Fantasy 1, they're just sort of spheres of light that you're collecting, and you need to collect all before you can, like, banish chaos, essentially. Final Fantasy 2 I've never played through the entire thing. I've started multiple games because you sort of get, like, you can tailor how your characters grow based on what they do, which is a very interesting action. Oh, God. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna have to do some research on this, clearly. Final Fantasy 3, you're all, like, that's where they get Onion Knight from, and as you gain crystals, you gain access to different jobs. It was like the first one that was like heavy job invested. Final Fantasy 4, you go back to Cecil, and the, like, arc from Dark Knight into Paladin and fighting not your brother at the end. I forget, whatever. But it's very much like basic. And then Final Fantasy V returns to a class system. Honestly, really great game, Final Fantasy V. Hard. Oh, love that game. Though I'm gonna be real. Final Fantasy Tactics is the best Final Fantasy game. Fight me. Oh, there we go.
Bong, bing, bong. Good morning, everyone. there is, in fact, a dead body. And it is the dead body of your beloved storyteller wrapped in a bush of roses and pricked to death. Oh, what a way to go. Wait, hang on. I think someone else has already had that execution. Never mind. Spoiler alert. Anyways, y'all are here. Some of you are sus, and you better suss them out. The other people. Alright, good luck.
Very fun.
Whoa,
All right.
that's a lot of pings. Okay.
Oh, jeez. What's going on?
Fascinating. All right. No.
Everybody wants Math Blade.
Box. Let's do this.
Sounds like a plan.
Hello.
Hello, Atreides. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. What would you like, sir?
Wanna go 2s, 3s?
Sure. I am either the princess or the child caregiver.
Princess Child Caregiver? Oh, I'm either the mechanic or the robot.
The mechanic or the robot. Okay. Robot, I remember being powerful, but it might have changed. Mechanic or robot? Love that for you.
If I'm the mechanic, I picked you and Math Blade.
Oh, that's very spicy. Okay, each night choose a player. If you die, learn how many chosen players are evil is the robot now. Okay.
It's the robot, yeah.
Mechanic, each night choose 2 players. They must register truthfully until dusk. I love that. Okay, great. All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Okay. Sure. Hello.
Hello.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to ask you a weird question.
Sure.
Was anybody announced as the astronaut while I was in private chats?
Not that I am aware of.
Okay, because somebody said they were the astronaut to me and demanded a hard claim, and I was very confused.
Oh, all players know who you are. Each night, if 5 or fewer players live, you die.
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask Chad about that. But I gave him a 3 just because I didn't trust it. But
Okay.
if that's true, then Chad will fix it later.
That's really funny. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you, Mathley.
Yeah. Can I actually learn a little bit about you and talk about me and try to solve the game?
Sure. Yeah. What do you want?
I'll tell you. I am either the martial artist, the mechanic, or the lucky student.
Martial artist, mechanic. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. MA, mech, or lucky student.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this might be it. Hold on.
Is there madness on this script?
No, but I think.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, the storyteller has made a mistake, which will be rectified now. Darium is your astronaut. Good luck.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. Yep, there it is.
Oh, is that a re-rack then?
No, it's not.
No, the astronaut is just known to everybody. Hello.
Hello.
What would you like to do?
I'm up for a truthful hard claim if you are.
Sure.
I am the supreme leader.
I am the princess.
Interesting. I am the princess.
No, I'm the princess.
I'm the princess that got you as one of my pings, which is why I hard claimed what I saw you as.
And I am the princess, which is why I'm claiming the princess.
Interesting. Oh, you might be this. I don't know. Are you the supreme leader? I can't tell.
Okay.
The script is so confusing. It's actually not that confusing. It's just new. I had such a good plan. I was going to hard claim everyone's roles to them and see what happened. And now you might be mad about a false statement. Okay, great.
In which case,
I feel like there's no reason I shouldn't get executed today.
Yeah, if you're good, I'd rather
I'm starting
execute
knowing,
evil players.
Like, it checks if I was anthropologist, dude.
Sure.
Someone else might die. It maybe makes the programmer pick me so that they can gain the princess ability.
Do you believe you are poisoned right now?
No, I've only spoke to one of my 3.
Okay.
And it's you, and
Okay.
you've confused me. So,
Dizzle, I'm the supreme leader.
yeah. I
So I'm being mad about false things.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna trust you.
All right. Okay.
Why not?
Cool.
What could go wrong?
I mean, ultimately, if you ever believe that I'm not, so only one of which is correct. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll see if anyone else claims what I'm seeing them as.
Sure. I mean, ultimately, I can also be proven by outsider count to a certain extent.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I don't know. Good luck.
Good. Cheers.
All right. Thank you. Spicy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I do not understand why Chad announced that you were the astronaut, because I am the astronaut.
This is the... All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Atreides, can I pull you in a second? I made a boo-boo.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up?
I accidentally deleted the reminder that had your 3 on it.
Oh, that's fine. Did I give you a 3? I don't think I gave you a 3.
Oh, well, we can fix that
I
right
think we
now.
left before that. I am either the princess, the robot, or the programmer.
Princess, robot, or programmer.
Yep.
You know what? I'll give you those same 3 back.
Ooh. Well, no, you'd already given me martial artist,
I know,
mechanic,
I'm
or lucky.
changing it up.
Oh my god. Okay, princess, robot, programmer?
Yeah, I know. It's weird. I'm almost like I'm doing some chaos this game.
Mathblade, are you just the fucking supreme leader? Is that what's going on?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Cool.
I haven't been mad about any facts yet if I'm the supreme leader.
Claiming to be either the princess, the robot, or the programmer is a false statement if you are the supreme leader. So,
Well, to be fair, my first 3 was also false, but those aren't statements. If I was the supreme leader.
okay, all right. So you are the supreme leader, and you're
I'm
just
not,
bluffing.
though, but I wish you good luck.
I'm almost
Miriam has my
positive that
claim.
you are the supreme leader. Okay, all right, great.
Feel free.
I did not write that down fast enough, Dawn.
Hello, everyone. It is time for the dreaded trial. I hope you gathered your evidence, because you're going to be putting them into a gun and firing them at each other. Like, literally, that's how you play the game. I don't know how that works, but, you know, y'all do it best. Anyways, good luck. Nominations are open.
So, the way I understand the information I've heard from someone is it's basically a noble ping with the information they have. Of course, assuming that the other person is not poisoned or evil or getting wrong information. There's essentially a noble ping, the way I understand it. Do we want to even push into that today?
Sure.
Which one
Can
is
we
the
get some
noble
information
thing?
on who it is or what's going on?
The 3 people that just talked.
So me, Atreides, and who else?
Matthew.
Matthew.
Ah. Okay.
Interesting.
So, I have something to say.
Yeah.
Darium is lying. I am the astronaut because I want to be the astronaut. So
I would like to say I am the actual astronaut because I like space.
Wait,
But I'm the astronaut.
what gives you the ability
There's not a Sarah notice on the script, people.
to become another...
Get around.
Darium may be the astronaut, but I am pretty sure I'm the only one of us here who's actually in space right now.
that's for different reasons on Gaku.
I think if we pursue this noble ping, then we probably just execute Mathblade, because I think Mathblade is just the supreme leader, and I think Mathblade has been doing a great job of claiming false things and being mad about them. So,
Nope. I think if we go into it, we should go into Matthew, because I think Atreides is the supreme leader, and I don't want to kill good players, so that would leave Matthew by process of elimination.
I don't know how this happens every time I'm suddenly framed for something I didn't do. Haven't talked to either of the two of you, but yet somehow by process of elimination, I'm the bad guy.
I also
you know what? Push on this.
If
Push
this
on
is
this.
a if this is a princess ping, princess doesn't necessarily mean that any of us are evil. It just means that
Matthew didn't want a hard claim to me, so.
Well, to be fair, I didn't
I don't
until
trust
you were
claims getting out there to anybody at this
Wait,
point.
Chad has announced Darium as the astronaut.
Don't care. I trust no one with information
Real quick,
in this game.
I'm going to
Because
check
last
on
time I
Eric's
told
hand.
people stuff, it got spun around 10 times.
Right, Eric, did you have something to say?
Oh yeah, I got something to say. I killed your baby today, but it doesn't matter much to me as long as it's dead. Those who know. It's fine. Move on.
Alright, Dave?
I have a nom, so if you want to go to Darium.
Oh, okay, Darium.
So, Yakuza have spoken to me, and they learn Matthew and Kissel.
Oh, I'm in every ping.
Matthew
Love
and
this
who?
for me.
Kizzle.
You're neighbors.
Matthew and Kizzle? Oh, that's
Love this game.
so
I'm
bad.
in every evil ping. Let's go. Kill me now. Just let's get this
Dave
done.
nominates Atreides.
Okay. How do nomination? Player do nomination. There we go. Alright, tell us why.
I would like to pass it to Matthew and ask Matthew, would you like to say your phrase?
Yes, Atreides knows exactly what they did, and they are going to get what they deserve. Thank you, and good night.
Very aggressive pronouns over there. Atreides, your response?
We can kill me. I'm spent. I'm just the princess.
Okie dokes. 6 votes needed to execute your beloved Atreides.
Wait, Atreides, if you're the princess, why are you asking if it's a princess ping on you three? What?
Isn't there a
Ryan,
the entomologist?
I know
I
what
thought you were
Atreides
talking about
is
the
doing.
entomologist, not the princess. That's the confusing part.
Oh no, I'm talking about something that's different than either of those.
One is not
Oh well, that I'm despair.
But Ryan is actually Matthew. If you don't want to answer this, fine. Are you an outsider? Because
Yes.
the ping is nurse. You are an outsider?
Oh yes.
Jaws.
Oh, that's the important part. Fuck.
And if
Welcome
any
in.
of the people who
Thank
I've
you
talked
for the
to today
raid.
know that I gave them an outsider claim.
We are
I talked to a
playing
few
a
people.
crazy
They know
homebrew
that outsider
tonight,
claim exists,
entitled "Between
and
Good
I'm
and
just
Evil,"
hoping those
between hope and
people
despair.
will respect that and not do this to me.
So here's the problem. The ping out there is a nurse ping. So it's like, fuck.
How is
Do we
there a
have it-
nurse
me-
ping? Can someone explain that to me mechanically? Because if an outsider gets executed, your living neighbors are poisoned until dusk tomorrow, but I don't see anywhere where a nurse gives a ping.
I think
Like a
someone is.
widow.
So
saying
there's
Matthew
there's
has
a
nurse.
princess. I'm assuming
No,
there's
okay.
a princess who learned
No.
a nurse
No.
somewhere.
No,
But
it's a
Atreides is the
photographer.
princess.
As far as I'm aware, it's a photographer that picked Matthew and learned one of Atreides or Mathblade is a nurse. As far as I'm aware of, and that's so it's you learn one of their non-traveler neighbors character. If they are evil, it's arbitrary. So, assuming that they have correct information, which I am going off of right now, if Matthew is good, one of Atreides or Math is the nurse. If Matthew is evil, completely arbitrary.
Wow, spicy.
But okay, if
You made
That's
it
my-
right.
So it's basically saying kill Matthew, regardless of what anything says. I fully comprehend this. Let's just. You know what? I'm gonna save myself the headache. Matthew nominates Matthew.
No.
I'm doing
Kizzle
it
had
because
their
I
hand
can.
up first, real quick.
I was going to nominate Matthew, so that's fine.
I believe Matthew. I would rather die before Matthew.
Alright, so Kizzle had their hand up first, so I'm going to go through with their nomination. Alright, Kizzle nominates Matthew. Tell us why.
I understand the logic of not necessarily executing Matthew if there wasn't information that also said Matthew and I were on different alignments. And I know that I'm good, and I feel like there's at least somebody else on this circle that knows that has heard my information and understands that it's provably correct.
Matthew or
Okay, I'm gonna give a legitimate defense instead of just saying kill me now, because that's kind of how I feel. There is the world where that information Kizzle is technically wrong. The fact that I've been put into like 3 pings of I'm the evil one, I feel like should be taken with a humongous grain of salt. And the fact that there are this many hands already, when I'm just in my defense, tells me all I need to know.
All right, 6 needed.
I mean, we could put out 3 outside accounts.
I think we have a nurse.
So you reckon there's 3 outsiders?
If we have a nurse, then we shouldn't be killing Matthew.
Correct.
No, we should not.
Why? Wait.
But
I
yet you're now
don't
gonna have to now you're gonna have to find a way to lift.
I
off
think
it.
Matthew is evil, and I don't think.
Well, yeah, that's
Oh,
that's the thing. If Matthew's evil, then Nurse is arbitrary.
Kill me.
And might not even be in play.
Someone nominate me then.
I will
No.
nominate.
Yeah, okay.
Was there a nomination? Sorry.
Angaku made a nom.
Angaku nominates Kizzle.
Angaku nominates who? Sorry.
Kizzle.
Kizzle. Thank you. Tell us why.
Okay. I also currently believe we should leave it on Matthew, but as Darium said, they heard from a Yakuza who got Matthew and Kizzle. So if we don't want to kill Matthew because we actually believe that Matthew is an outsider, then by that logic, Kizzle would be a good kill in this instance.
All right, Kizzle, your defense.
I'm not an outsider, and I am spent. I'm a much better kill, unless there's a reason for me to not know my own alignment, which I don't think there is. This is actually quite helpful because there's other roles out there that can benefit from this. It checks if I was anthropologist picked. It enables a programmer to pick me if they know my role, which they don't. So yeah, this is better.
All right, 7 needed to beat.
If we think that Matthew
are you
and
willing
Kizzle,
to say that role in case there is one in play?
Princess.
if we think that Matthew and Kizzle are both the same alignment, shouldn't we be going after the Yakuza?
Probably.
But no one wanted to do that until they jumped on me, so I think we should just.
Okay,
I
then
fully
Kizzle
believe
nominate,
Kizzle is
Kizzle
good.
nominate me, please.
I've already nominated.
Okay, someone nominate.
Atreides nominates Angaku.
Okay.
Atreides nominates Angaku, was that correct?
Yes.
Tell us why.
I'm guessing Angaku is claiming Yakuza.
Yes, I am the Yakuza. I saw Matthew and Kizzle. If you don't want to kill Matthew and you also don't want to kill Kizzle, you can
70.
kill me. That is fine. I will break a tie. if
Is it
comes
just
to it.
one? You start knowing.
Yep.
I'm also okay with dying if it helps clear worlds too.
4 is not enough. Final call for nominations.
Why are
Why is
so many people
everyone
trying to lift off
so-
of Matthew? This feels like minion panic.
Yeah, but there's no way that a
Weird.
Yakuza sees a demon night 1.
No.
No. I mean, Matthew doesn't have to be a demon in this world,
Unless
right?
it's
Matthew is
still canon.
literally the despair, and this is going to be a very
If
interesting
Matthew's
game.
the despair, that would be hysterical.
I hope to God I am. At this point, I hope I am, despite all of your faces.
I feel left out. Can someone nominate me?
Wait, how does despair work, by the way?
Dave,
Despair,
I don't get to do this
if
enough.
Matthew were to be the despair, then the 2 people who are minions would become despair. The day would not end. We'd just be constantly accusing and executing people.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That's a fun mechanic. I like that.
All right.
Matthew,
Matthew, you have any words?
Matthew nominates Dave because he asked to be nominated.
Matthew nominates Dave. Tell us why.
I mean, I haven't gotten to give a nomination to kill Dave in a really long time, so it would be fun to do it. And I think you all should reward me with that. Thank you.
All right, Dave, should Matthew be rewarded of that?
I thrive for attention. Me, I, and I didn't want to be left out. So, kill me.
All right. With a very convincing accusation from both, 7 needed.
Who nominated Matthew? Was it Kizzle?
Yeah, it was me.
Kizzle nominated Matthew.
Kizzle, but Ryan started the whole I'm evil train.
Not what I meant.
It's not my information. I outed someone else's information.
The difficulty is I think Kizzle, in my mind, is confirmed good.
Final call. They will end in 10 seconds.
Please be despair.
Oh, unless... Okay, hold on.
Please be despair.
Kizzle
There's a lot
audience.
of misregistration as well, Atreides.
There is a decent amount of misregistration, but Kizzle called what I was. And the only way that... Actually, wait,
Kizzle
hold
called
on.
it after you said it.
No.
Ding dong, bing bong. This trial is over. Matthew, you have been nominated by the town. How would you like to be executed?
Quickly.
And so it shall be. Matthew is executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
So if we think Matthew and Kizzle are both good, we could potentially have a cosplayer.
What are they cosplaying as?
Well, no, it's their ability. They pick a player, and that player registers as the opposite alignment until dusk.
So
if a cosplayer hit one of Kizzle or Matthew,
well, it doesn't matter who the cosplayer hit, basically, because the Yakuza's information is decided by the storyteller.
Yeah.
True, but I mean, it makes it.
The
makes it
cosplayer
possible
could
to
have
show
selected
two good players.
one of Kizzle or Matthew, at which point the Yakuza could have,
Right. That's what I'm saying. My information.
I just hope the detective learns something good.
So wait, since we killed one of the Yakuza pings, does that mean one of us is drunk?
So if... Oh, God.
Potentially,
a
yes.
living player of their alignment is drunk until dusk tomorrow. So if Matthew is good, a living player who is good is drunk until dusk tomorrow. If Matthew is evil...
Ooh, this game hurts my brain.
An evil player is...
Then an evil player
That's
is drunk.
perfect. I'm happy with that if we trust the Yakuza claim.
Well,
the worry
we know who they are.
If Matthew... Matthew's
yeah.
claiming outsider, Matthew could be an evil writer.
Yeah, but I could also be a good player that the Yakuza used as a bluff, and thus one of you good players is drunk.
But the Yakuza can be sober, and you can be an evil writer.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying I haven't
out.
said the Yakuza was drunk. I'm saying the Yakuza is actually an evil person bluffing with it, and you bought it hook, line, and sinker.
So, real quick though, one thing we can say for sure is that Matthew is not that pair.
No, the day would not be over.
Okay.
Yeah, if anyone was there, we would just be like, "Oh shit, here we go."
And we would just
That's essentially how it works. Just shit, who the minions are.
It would be much more fun if I was the despair, so that you all could sit around accusing each other mindlessly and not getting to talk. That's how that felt. So I would have loved that.
I will say, for the next Clocktower Con, I am getting a VIP ticket. So, anyone want a room with me? I think I get first dibs on the rooms. Right?
You will have advanced
room for everything.
Yeah, I'll pop over to America. So cheap.
Yeah.
So easy to get to.
Super cheap, super easy, very accessible.
I just don't know how I'm gonna get there. I
You
might just have to
definitely-
carpool with people. Or,
You definitely
like, drive, I
won't
don't
be
know.
deported like a particular person was this last.
Oh, that was so sad.
Wait, what?
Leo was
it's a story.
deported.
What?
Yeah.
Because he landed and people were like, "Why are you here?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm visiting." I can't remember what it was. It all seemed shady. Like it all looked very like traffic-y style.
Yeah, because Leo, like the trip was kind of paid for by Leo's American friends.
Yep.
So Leo didn't have much money on him, and then TSA or immigration was like, "You have no money."
And Leo didn't know the actual names of the
last names.
friends.
Oh,
he just
knew their
knew us
handles
by
Oh
our
my
handles.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good morning, everyone.
Oh yeah.
hi.
Hi, Chad.
Chad, you're muted.
Good morning, everyone.
There we go.
Hello.
I assume no one died.
Good morning,
Chad, did-
everyone.
Oh no.
Chad, can we confirmation, please? Because this is not good for my brain.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
Okay,
okay.
no one
update.
died.
What could do
Okay.
that? What could do that?
Okay.
Few different
There's a
things.
few different things.
Yeah.
Oh, false hope.
Could be false hope.
Could be lucky.
Could be
Ooh.
we executed an evil and the demon got drunk.
True, unless
I am
inclined
less
to believe that world.
I think that is the less likely of the worlds, but it is possible. Like if they wanted to simulate a false hope. they could do
Yeah.
that,
Has anyone heard of any outsider claims besides Matthew?
Yeah.
Matthew is claiming to be an outsider?
Matthew,
Yeah.
I thought that was something Matthew
I'll
said
just
yesterday.
out it because I think, God. So I'm the writer. I'm good today. I started off as evil. I was trying to get myself killed that way I could be permanent evil, and
You
that
louse.
didn't work. I know. Anything for red, right? But yeah. Yeah.
Are you
I'm the
sure you
outsider.
started evil, or are you good, or did you start good and
When
you're
I
now
got
evil?
woken up on the very first night, I got told, "Well, too bad, you're evil," and I'm like, "Oh, that's great." So let me try to kill myself to get me perma evil, but that didn't work. So I'm
Right.
good. Might as well.
Right. Hello.
Hello.
What would you like to do, Bebop?
I mean, I've been giving 2s to everybody because that's I keep saying I'm gonna match you, and then they give me 2. So
That's really funny.
um,
I don't mind twos. I don't mind a hard claim either.
I'll just give you. I'll give you 2. I know you've said that Kizzle is confirming you.
I mean, it's actually more than I'm confirming Kizzle. I'm the princess with a
Okay.
ping on Kizzle, Mathblade, and Ongaku. And
Okay.
and based on Kizzle, I think Kizzle is just Supreme Leader. Which is why I don't believe that Mathblade is the nurse, and Ongaku I learned is a robot. But Ongaku is pretty clearly the Yakuza, which
Yeah.
is what I think is leading into all of this. Like, I think Matthew is probably just evil.
Yeah, we executed the right Yakuza ping.
Did you, have you heard of a photographer?
I have not heard of the photographer that Ryan did.
Okay.
I don't know of any photographer, but Ryan claimed to have, so.
Okay, interesting.
Shrug.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
I mean, I'll give you the 2 of martial artist and robot.
Martial artist. Ooh, second robot claim. Okay. MA robot. I need to remind myself what robot does again.
Each night, choose a player.
If you die, learn how many
learn how many
chosen players are
people
evil.
are
Okay.
evil.
Who have you chosen?
I have chosen Dawn and Ryan, or my.
Ah. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, did I just... Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there we go. Okay. No,
You
I
muted
pressed a
yourself.
button and muted myself. You chose Dawn and Ryan. Interesting. Okay.
Yes, in
All
that
right.
order.
Cool. That is...
Unless
helpful.
this shouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah, no, of course. If there is any cells on me, you can choose me.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. But yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
I'll see ya. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Done. Hello.
Sorry, I'm muted because I'm eating.
No, you're fine. What would you like to do?
I have a 3.
Sure, I can do 3s.
Clairvoyant, robot, child caregiver.
Why are so many robots coming up? Okay. Clairvoyant. child caregiver robot. Okay. I will tell you that I am either the princess, the Yakuza, or the nurse.
That's concerning. Consider I have a hard claim of the other two, and the third one's evil.
That's fair, yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Sure. That's fine.
Okay.
A role swap may or may not be taking place.
That's fair.
All right.
Thank you.
Cool, thank you.
I don't know. Should we kill me to keep me good? You think? Maybe.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know about you, sir. I really want to believe it. The problem is, if we had a false hope, if Matthew was a nurse specifically, and the false hope attacked the nurse, then that would mean killing you could actually turn you to lock you in as evil if you were lying about starting the game as evil, and also poison town.
It will poison town more than likely. However, it will lock me in as good. I started as evil. I was trying to die to be locked in as evil.
All right. I guess I don't really mind being poisoned because as the princess, I'm already spent, so it's fine.
Yeah. Best. I'm telling you guys right now, kill me today.
Sure.
Because I'll be evil.
Sure. All right. Okay.
All right,
cool. Thank you. How you doing, buddy?
Hello. Oh, just tired. I had to run up a flight up and downstairs to get the food that was delivered.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's why I turned off my cameras, because I wasn't here.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it came during the night, so I was like, oh, I might have time, but let me mute myself, run downstairs, and then get everyone fed, and then come back up.
Sure. So did you gain your power back last night?
Mm-mm. Or at least I was not told. Well, I guess I wasn't here to be told if I did.
Sure. Okay.
I was the servant.
You were the servant. Oh, an outsider. Interesting. Okay.
That's why I did claim outsider, but people just weren't listening to me. So the demon lost the nurse ability.
You start knowing an out-of-play minion, the demon gains its ability if the demon kills you. No, if the demon kills you, they lose
Right.
that ability.
Oh, yeah, so they still have it.
So the demon has the nurse's ability. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's gonna look like I'm evil, but
so we have a cosplayer in your world, or Ongaku's just evil, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I talked to Ongaku for a couple minutes or a minute or so just now.
I'm definitely happy to kill Ongaku. That's fine.
I mean, I can't kill anyone, but I can be supportive.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thank you.
I was on mute. It's
sorry
likely
to inform you that a ding dong has taken place, and a trial will be happening, regardless whether there is a dead body to execute or not. Anyways, nominations are open.
I'm probably hard tunneling here, but I'm fairly convinced that Matthew was a minion of some form. But if they're not, if they were actually an outsider and we have a nurse,
would you like to know which outsider it was?
I think I know what you were. I kind of guessed.
Okay. Then I won't say.
You can if you want. So,
well,
I'm assuming
if people want to know, I was the servant. I know the nurse is an out of play minion, and the demon does have the nurse ability.
Right. So it's likely that either Mathblade is poisoned, or if Mathblade's not good, Fox is poisoned.
Wait, hold on. I just realized the problem with that. If Matthew knows that the nurse is out of play, what is the other way that we add an outsider?
There isn't.
Because I've heard of two other outsider claims, and I'm pretty much confirming one.
Storyteller question.
Yes.
A photographer learns the character, not an ability a character has, right?
Yes, just the character.
For instance, if the demon has the nurse ability, the photographer is not going to learn nurse. They're going to learn whatever the demon is.
Correct.
Gotcha.
I have a storyteller question. Sorry. In a world where there is a servant in play, and they learn that nurse is out of play, would the demon having that ability change the outsider count?
The demon simply gains the ability, but they do not change the setup of the game.
Thank you very much.
So I had the I had the
whose hand
nom
was first.
first.
I think that's probably just.
Dave nominates Dave.
I have.
Dave nominates Dave. Tell us why.
So, oh wait, hold on. There we go. Yes, once again, writer. I'm good right now. I was evil yesterday. So this is one shot, one opportunity. Lock me in as good, because I will tell the town right now, every time that I'm evil, I will play for evil. If I'm good, I will play for good, because that's how the role works. One shot, one opportunity.
But if you're evil, you'd want to die today, so you stay evil. That's saying you're
Yeah,
good.
we have.
I tried to do that yesterday.
All right.
You technically did.
I kind of buy
Dave, would you like to defend for yourself?
Like Eminem, one shot, one opportunity.
To eat some of Mom's spaghetti.
Yes.
I think my knees are weak and my arms aren't ready.
In the case we have a nurse, this is 2 days in a row.
I'm gonna go through with the nom before this goes any further.
I don't think we can have a nurse. Unless
can.
Matthew is specifically that nurse.
No,
Well,
it's
here's
not
the problem.
If I'm the servant, they have the nurse's ability because the demon didn't kill me.
The problem is
You guys did.
Right. The problem, Matthew, is that
Life is
without
not
a
enough.
nurse starting in the game, we cannot have 3 outsiders.
And I guess you have to trust the other 2 outsiders, is
Ryan.
the statement I'm also making.
Here's the problem with literally all of that. There is the photography information that picked Matthew and got one of Math or Atreides as nurse. And Matthew is therefore confirming through their own servant ability that there is no nurse. Therefore, it is a direct, Math and Atreides are almost being confirmed good by those 2 pieces of information, unless the photographer is evil and trying to put an evil pig on another evil. Combine that with the Yakuza information, which is only evil unless it's an evil trying to put another evil pig on an evil, which is just, oh my god.
I kind of have a world, Ryan, that I think explains that.
I would love to, 'cause
I
don't see
also have
Matthew being
one.
good right now.
I believe that Eric is evil and didn't want to know what to guess me as, so they didn't want to pick Atreides because they might get my role, they might get Kizzle's. Kizzle's probably evil, and Eric tried to just pick a player at random to photography guess. I think Eric and Kizzle are probably evil together, because Matthew does read socially good to me for what it's worth. It seems like such a weird bluff to say something's out of play.
Yeah.
I have a better theory that actually backs that. I'm the princess who saw Mathblade as the nurse. So I
I'm
think
not the nurse.
I know. I believe that. I think Eric picked Matthew. I think Matthew might be evil. I think I go before the photographer in the night order. So the storyteller gave the photographer nurse to back up the theory that you were the correct player that I saw in my princess claim. That lines up to me. So Eric picks Matthew, sees nurse. I am the princess who sees Mathblade as the nurse. It kind of supports the theory that it kind of brings Mathblade.
I would just like to add, Mathblade, I was the one that said, hey, you should pick Kizzle. That was kind of my idea, and they had ideas for what I should do.
Right. I'd like to resolve Darium's hand because they've had their hand up for a while.
Yeah, so through information or straight claims, I have 4 outsider claims right now.
Okay, there's definitely evil in there somewhere.
I can tell you,
amazing.
Then we probably just have a nurse somewhere, and Matthew could be evil. It is a world. There's just some weird stuff going on.
Well, we don't need
There's-
it. Because Matthew's evil. I chose Matthew. Storyteller's just going to make up something. They didn't. Neither you nor Atreides is actually the nurse.
I think I feel like the most likely scenario is that there are 3 outsiders and a nurse who is claiming before.
But the problem is with Matthew saying that they were the servant who saw
Oh
a
wait,
nurse.
sorry, wait. No, wait, that doesn't work. That doesn't.
There's no way that a servant could be poisoned night 1 for that information. So
There
it's just
is.
weird. Is there?
There is. The anthropologist or the cosplayer could cause issues.
Yeah.
Because if the anthropologist, let's assume there's an anthropologist and assume they picked Matthew. Matthew could, in theory, be poisoned and there is a nurse in play, and Matthew be good and Kizzle evil. It's possible.
Yeah.
But we did execute Matthew night 1, and no one else died. No one died that night either. So
we're running out of time.
That doesn't have anything to do with my ability.
Mathley nominates Eric.
Mathley nominates. Who, sorry?
Eric.
Eric, tell us why.
This is mostly a social thing. It's not mechanics. I talked with Eric, and I believe Eric talked with another person and came up with a plan, and then now that plan is different. It feels like they're trying to bluff a roll versus actually being able to get that information. It's kind of a vibe. Nothing else really to go off of.
Eric, your response?
I mean, I chose a confirmed good player and got myself, so my roll is useless. I'm fine with this.
Well, you're confirmed.
16.
Yeah, I confirmed myself. That doesn't do anything.
I feel very confused. This is what happens when you miss a day of information, because I don't know what Eric is claiming to be.
Photographer.
Oh, that's very different than what you hard claimed to me.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, because I wasn't sure if you were evil
Okay.
or not.
Atreides nominates Dawn.
Atreides nominates Dawn. Tell us why.
I'm just narrowing down based on claims of what I've heard. I think I trust Eric, given the fact that my world right now does feature Matthew as evil. Hence arbitrary information. Yeah, I know. Sorry, buddy. All
good.
I don't know based on the other outsider claims I've heard. I'm just gonna come out and be honest. Doesn't matter. I'm the supreme leader. Dave is apparently a writer. Matthew is claiming to be a servant who saw Nurse as an out-of-play ability, which means that there can only be 2 of us. So the 3rd and 4th I am skeptical of, and Matthew specifically trying to remove a world, or trying to... I don't know. It's weird. I don't really have anything more except... on Dawn specifically, except I'm narrowing down worlds based on who seems to support this idea. Ongaku's world makes sense. Kizzle's world makes sense. Eric's world makes sense. I trust Dave. Maybe I shouldn't be, but he seems to be wanting to execute himself, which seems very counterintuitive for an evil player. So, Dawn?
I have no information currently. I have hard claimed to Darium. I hard claimed as soon as Darium's thing about the astronaut came out. I hard claimed instantly as soon as I could get Darium in a chat. I don't have information yet, as I mentioned, but I could be useful later. I have nothing to share currently, I will say. But, I have not lied in my freeze to anyone. My role is in the freeze. I gave every single person... To be fair, I gave every single person the same free. But I have told the truth to everyone, and Darium knows my hard claim. I don't have much else to say. I don't have any information right now. I can't even see my own role because me losing internet connection wiped the whole grim. But I know it, luckily.
6 needed.
So yeah, I lost my connection for a good few minutes, and I heard nothing for the past few minutes of chat.
Eric, I just realized what you said earlier. Did you try to pick Darium to learn my role?
Yes.
Yeah, the thing I
Yeah,
said
that was never gonna work.
Yeah, you are always.
I mean, it would make sense for an outsider, for a townsfolk. Let's make it a townsfolk ability. Eric nominates Angaku.
Eric nominates Angaku. Tell us why.
I think, metaing the storyteller correctly, if I choose Darium, who's confirmed good, the storyteller clearly would have said, let's give this townsfolk information and tell them exactly what Angaku is and confirm them. But they did not. You know why? Angaku is evil.
I think that's faulty reasoning. I could see it. I could see it if you did it later in the game. Like if we were getting close to the end of the game and there was some real doubt about my allegiance, I could see it working then late game. But this early in the game, I don't think there's any universe where you are next to the astronaut as the photographer. You pick the astronaut and you learn anyone other than yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
That said, I am fine to die. You can go ahead and kill me if you want. I was fine to die yesterday. I'm just the Yakuza. My information is out there.
Just to clarify, I think early game, it'd be good to confirm. Late game, it's Angaku and the other dead person, because likely there's a bunch of dead people. And the storyteller's not going to confirm a living person, so they're just going to tell me who the dead person is. I don't think that works in... Honestly, I don't think it works.
Confirming a living person makes it look like you and me are on the same evil team together.
Possibly, which would be great if the storyteller did that, but they didn't. They were trying to hide an evil.
Going through with the nomination, succeeded.
Maybe the audience was drunk and they saw a completely fake stream last night.
That would be very funny.
I doubt there's an audience with an astronaut in play. It kind of defeats the purpose. That's just a social meta vibe, though.
I mean, I think it's false hope.
No.
Can I ask a storyteller question, please?
Yes.
With the Monokuma, I believe I'm reading this right, but if they nominate an executed player, they immediately become evil. That means the person that the Monokuma picked immediately becomes evil. Yes, not the person that the chosen person executed. Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Correct.
The nominator would become evil.
Yes.
Right. Fox?
I would like to nominate Atreides, please.
Fox nominates Atreides. Tell us why.
Just because it's already all out there, I'm the fourth outsider claim. So, just looking at this, yes, I'm the progeny. I told Darium day one as soon as they were confirmed as the astronaut. So basically, if it's a nurse, the three outsiders are myself, Dave, and Atreides. If it's not, then there is evil amongst us. Just wanted to put it out the town because it seemed relevant now.
Atreides.
I'm the Supreme Leader. I don't mind dying to see how many people die tonight, and I get confirmed as an outsider if that's the way you want to go.
That's the other reason why I nominated.
But the world that I have right now, I think Matthew is probably just the nurse, and the other three of us are confirmed.
Yeah, I just want to put it out there because it seemed relevant to town at this point in time. And you're provable.
Yeah, again, I don't mind.
Yeah, if Atreides is provable, I think we
provable-ish.
Suddenly, I don't want Angaku. Because I'll leave it up.
6 is enough. Atreides on the block.
I was just voting because you're voting. I'm tunneling on you being good.
Final call.
I mean, if I am good, we should take me off the block.
If we're gonna get two extra kills, now's the time.
What's up, Mathley?
We have most alive.
Can you? I don't think Darium's the astronaut. Do you think Darium's the astronaut?
I think Darium's the astronaut. I've been way too honest about what I am right now, Mathblade.
Okay.
Like, there's not going to be a reduction.
Yeah,
we're going in full force.
Atreides did try quite hard on day one.
Yeah, Kizzle came to me saying that he was the Supreme Leader, what am I? And I said, I'm the princess. And then Kizzle was just like, I'm the princess. And I was like, no, I'm the princess, actually. And we had a really very fun exchange.
It really...
And Kizzle left being very confused, and I eventually went back to Kizzle and was just like, I'm the supreme leader. Just please, God.
I did assume you were the supreme leader, but it, you know.
I hate to interrupt, but this trial is indeed over. Atreides, you have been found to be the Blackened, even though there was no dead bodies. I don't know who you killed.
Well, I'm
Probably
very
Matthew.
white, so not possible.
So,
Oh, no.
Fair enough. Who would you like to be executed?
Smothered by vanilla ice cream.
Ooh, what a way to die. Atreides, you are put into a gigantic ice cream maker. And so you're having a great time chilling with all this vanilla ice cream. Unfortunately, someone put a little too much vanilla ice cream in there that it completely fills the container, and you are just absolutely smothered by vanilla ice cream, and it goes all over into your body. It sounds pretty good, but you die a pretty brutal and freezing death. Good night,
Sorry,
everyone.
Atreides.
Are there any rainbow sprinkles?
That's an extra $10,000.
Oh.
Choked by white cream. Can't say I'm against this.
Do you think we have the budget in Danganronpa for that kind of stuff?
Saying if you're gonna,
given what V3 told me, yes.
I mean, I do have that in my budget.
So
I could just drop 10 grand.
So the only dilemma is if Dave is a writer who is being honest, Dave is going to be evil tomorrow. We're going to have probably 3 people die tonight. We're going to need to be very, very careful how we navigate the next few days.
Yeah.
Especially if Fox was picked by the Monokuma, but I really hope that we don't have a Monokuma with a writer.
Oh goodness, no! With the Monokuma, I didn't learn anything, so it's definitely not me. I promise you that.
Oh, cool!
I'm not trying to turn evil.
And I'm telling you guys right now, I'm telling the truth. So buckle up and get ready for Evil Dave.
Oh, fun.
I mean, Darium's a solid Monokuma pick.
Dave, can I get that on a t-shirt?
Yes. Okay. Buckle up and get ready for Evil Dave.
I feel like that needs to be on a t-shirt.
Makes me feel good. Okay, wait. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, all right, 7. So we don't need to worry about Darium. We need to kill one person and then probably kill Dave just to make sure. Thank you, Halo. Hello. No, you're totally fine. How does Supreme Leader's madness work? Is it you either are mad continually about false statements and once you break it you're done, or is there still you were mad about certain false statements but then you broke, ergo there's not going to be a nullification of deaths, let's say? Does that make sense?
Yeah, so the way I intended for the Supreme Leader to work is basically they have to be maintaining a web of lies.
Okay, so
kind of like politicians.
Yep. Okay, all right, cool. All right, okay. So basically, I broke, and therefore, there's going to be a lot of death. Great, we love that for me. All right, bye.
Like, give me a mic in 90 seconds, I can get over it.
Dong, ding, dong. A body has been discovered.
A body?
Hey, hang on, calm down. That's how the announcement goes in the game.
Yeah.
Mutilated into 1,000 pieces and fed to the piranhas is the dead body of Mathblade.
Sounds like not a body being found.
Ding dong, ding dong. Another body has been discovered. This time, swimming in a non-piranha pool, still bloodied though, is the dead body of Dave.
Why?
Okay, so Dave is because you're locked as evil now.
Body has been discovered. One more time, put into a blender, blended up into a tomato soup is Bebop.
Yeah. That kind of sucks.
That confirms the Atreides. Sorry, Atreides.
Yeah, Atreides is
Atreides is confirmed.
Hello.
Hi.
What are you?
I'm good. You?
What are you?
Oh, I didn't hear that. I heard, how are you?
That's fair.
I'm the robot. I'm coming to you because you're hard confirmed. My 3 picks were Dawn, Atreides, and Mathblade. So, yay.
Dawn, Atreides, Mathblade. Okay. Mathblade. Why am I hearing so many robot claims from the Dawn, Ryan, and Bebop sect? Okay. All right.
Yeah, okay, so B claimed 2 roles, one of which was robot. I'm like, hi, you're this. Fox claimed 2 roles, and then said, like one of them was robot. I haven't talked to Dawn, but they're also claiming robot. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, something weird is going on. Okay. Thanks, Ryan.
I mean, from what I can tell, it's just the Raven Keeper of this script, so yay.
Sure, yeah.
It makes sense, some people are.
Yeah.
But
all right.
I would talk to someone specific today.
Dawn?
Hey.
If it's
Hello.
Hey.
What are you?
Clairvoyant. I have had no luck. I chose Ryan and Eric.
Choose a player if they die tonight. I see. Okay.
I had no luck. That's why I said I can be strong. I just need to get lucky, honestly.
Okay. We're down to
Can
7.
even ask
1,
Danny
2,
if I
3,
claim
4,
that
5,
pick.
6, 7. Boo. Okay. All right. Cool. Yep. I'll see you. Bye.
And poisons all townsfolk until dusk. So,
by the way,
so if I was a minion, everyone should have been poisoned yesterday. If it's a false hope,
not
as false hope reads.
Unless, well, if it is a false hope that chose you, if you're a minion, if it was a different demon that got thwarted by something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
because
I've heard of
dead minion.
Because I've heard of a claim of a role that can survive death once.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
there's like I said, there's also the very, very slim chance that I drunked the demon when we executed you.
All I know is that I want to be dead before final 3, just because I'm the last remaining.
No.
Fighter.
Well, okay, maybe. The problem is we have 2 executions left.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey, I'm thinking this is an audience game, which is despite my initial suggestion.
Why do you think that?
Because I'm the programmer, and Evil never voted on a single townsfolk.
Programmer...
I have to wait for a
they're
townsfolk to die to
in
use my ability. They didn't want to get rid of a start knowing. They didn't pile on practically anything at all. And a townsfolk didn't even die on the night of no death.
Wait, what's
like
the game?
drunking the demon there helps them out because then I can't get a townsfolk to go talk to. Like, it just helps Evil to drunk the demon there. Like, and then someone made a suggestion, I forget who, someone jokingly said, hey, what if the audience was drunk and saw a completely bullshit Grim? Like, I kind of just think this is an audience game.
Interesting. Okay.
But, yeah.
At night, choose a townsfolk character there in play. If they're in play and dead, you gain their ability.
Yeah, the only people who are dead are Matthew, who's claiming Servant, and you, who's claiming Supreme Leader at the time for 3 days.
I see.
So...
That's fair, honestly.
Plus, all the people who are pointing at Matthew being evil are still alive. I think Eric's probably the best execution.
I don't think Eric's. I think it's Dawn or Ryan.
We can go Dawn or Ryan, sure, but that was before I died. I expected to live and be a frame, honestly.
That's fair.
Dawn or Ryan or Eric, any of those 3 are fine.
Okay, alright. Cool,
Yep.
cool. Thank you.
Trying to understand why.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand why those 3 died.
What's
I
up,
came
Dawn?
up with a genius plan that makes my ability actually work.
Okay.
we execute someone today, we go down to final 6, right? The demon kills tonight, goes down to final 5. Astronaut goes after the demon,
Sure.
so Darian will also die tonight.
Sure.
As long as the demon doesn't kill me or we don't execute me today, I have a guaranteed pick on Darian tonight to actually finally get some info.
Them and their
Eric and
neighbors, not living neighbors, but them and their neighbors. So you propose we kill who? Ryan Cassidy?
Anyone, just not Darian, preferably.
That's fair. Okay.
That's it.
All right.
And hopefully I stay alive and I can finally actually get some info.
Yeah.
By picking Darian. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye.
There wasn't a whole lot of people that I don't know. I don't know if I was the targeted kill.
If you're evil, it might be balance. If you're good, then.
Eric, who did you pick?
I chose Dave and got Yakuza. So if we think Dave is good currently, then Ngaku's confirmed. If we think Dave is evil currently,
Dave
then
is
Ngaku is evil, like I thought yesterday.
Undoubtedly evil.
I don't think Eric's the photographer based on that pick.
I just want to remind people that if we execute today, then Darian will die at night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Unless we execute Graham.
Each night, if 5 or fewer players live, you die. 1, 2, 3.
So we're at 7. We execute someone. It goes to 6. The demon kills down to 5, and then the astronaut dies.
So here's the issue: if we don't kill today, the demon kills. Then we don't kill tomorrow, and the demon kills, and we go to 4.
And the astronaut dies.
Or we do kill tomorrow. Oh fuck! We don't execute today.
Let's just kill today.
If we don't kill today,
or bold move, we kill Darian today.
No, in no world
I'm
is that
kidding.
the choice. I know.
I'm kidding.
I actually have an idea.
Go ahead, Ryan.
If we sleep today and then kill me tomorrow, I'm not sure how the logistics of that work, but I die, sending us to 5. Darium dies, sending us to 4, and Demon sends us to 3, right?
Yeah.
Math is not my
So we
subject.
sleep either today or tomorrow. It's just which day do we sleep is the question. That's just the thing. We have to sleep either one of the days because we're gonna end on a. If we don't sleep today, we end on a 4 today. If we sleep today, we end on a 3 by executing tomorrow. So either way, we'll either we sleep today, end up on a 4 tomorrow, sleep tomorrow, or
execute
you know what I mean.
today, sleep tomorrow. It's execute today, sleep tomorrow, or sleep today, execute
tomorrow.
Chad, I have a question.
Yeah?
If this is an audience game, did they see the Grim Knight 1?
No. Audience starts seeing Grim Knight 2.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's helpful.
I have a. It's. We had no deaths on night 2.
Correct.
I'm trying to think of the scenario where Math. Oh no, that doesn't work.
False Hope selects Matthew, who is probably the nurse.
Well, if Ongaku was good, then the demon could have been drunk. And I'm trying to think of
That's
what
also
minion
true.
would benefit.
It's true, but unlikely.
Demon being drunk helps evil because I'm the programmer.
Noms are open, by the way.
I actually think that's the best. I've got my reasons.
Bebop, what are you?
I was the martial artist who none of my picks are even dead, so I went in order of Dawn, Ryan, and then Kizzle last night.
And you didn't choose to use
I
it.
didn't use it because I was hoping I could try and get one, because I go before the demon, so I was hoping I could try and get one more person to protect.
Okay.
Didn't work, and none of them 3 died ever. So
I think we execute Ryan.
Yes, I want to die tomorrow after we sleep today so I can get an actual pick, because 2 of my 3 picks are dead. So I will be getting no information on anything. I want to sleep, pick Eric tonight, and then die so I get information on at least 2 alive players.
Clarification, Chad. Robot is if you die, not at night by the demon, but just if you die.
Die in general, correct?
Wow.
Yes. So 2 of my picks are Atreides and Math, and they are already dead. This is why me and Kizzle just discussed this. I'm like, oh shit, that's how it works. I thought it was Ravenkeeper shit. It's not. I want to sleep today, pick Eric, die, and then I will learn information on Eric.
Ryan, it's informational information. Ryan, it's informational information. Okay? You executing today gives another piece of information guaranteed on 2 alive players as well.
I agree.
And if we sleep, that's just
information for
gonna kill you.
information, Ryan, okay?
If we sleep, the
That's
demon
why.
will. Actually, you learn it anyway.
That's why,
There is
okay?
logic to that.
Ryan, that's why you're execution today, because there is another piece of information that needs an execution today to be guaranteed to get that information, okay?
I do agree with that.
I don't know what that information is.
I know.
Well, either way, the demon acts before you at night, so if that is true and they believe you, they will just kill you before you get your second pick anyway.
Are we executing someone today?
You're nominated,
I'd like
Ryan.
that.
I'm happy to die right now and then you can choose someone else. if you like.
Yeah, I nominated Ryan.
Dawn nominates Ryan. Tell us why.
Best execution logically based on the other piece of information. It's information for information. Either way, like you still get a piece of information. The other person who would be getting similar information to yours would get no information if this doesn't get through. You still get a piece, Ryan. The other person would get none if you are not executed, guaranteed.
Okay, sure. I mean, I don't have a problem with that if that's how it is. I don't understand what the other piece of information is, but if you're saying it doesn't happen otherwise and we get more information that way, we kill me.
4 votes needed.
Let's not use a dead vote.
I don't see enough living hands to make this worthwhile. If I
Get
get
some hands up here.
there.
Let's have every living player vote on me.
I want to vote.
Yeah, we're not.
Okay.
Well,
Enough.
that does
Most
mean
of the
evil
grim.
could tie it, I suppose, but only if they really.
Second call.
That out themselves if they did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if evil rises up too high on me, they out themselves as evil. And then how do they play from there? It does not make sense. We had most of the Grim kill me, like vote on me, or willing to vote on me. I'm very much good, but this gets us more information. It's the logical play. We do this. Like that's it. We go to bed. Like let's kill me. I'd like to get more information than just confirming Dawn, but whatever.
What?
Oh, I don't like that. Dawn is almost evil in every world I build.
That's the only information I'm going to get. Like Dawn, Atreides, Math. I'm getting how many of them are evil. That's it. I'd like to get
I'm
Eric tonight.
interested to see what you get, Ryan.
I'd love to know too. I haven't talked to Dawn.
If you get a 1, it's yeah.
Dawn's the only person I haven't talked to this entire Grim, so I'm
Ryan,
assuming it's their information that's
Ryan,
it's
we
being
can chat
traded.
tomorrow if that's okay.
Alright. If no other
This will be an
nominations will
interesting
take place
puzzle to solve.
today,
Real quick,
will
does
end-
the other information go before or after the demon? Because if the whole thing is my information goes after the demon, does the other piece of
No, there's
information?
the other. Both information goes after the demon.
Okay, so it's that's not even an accusation against me. Why are we
Even
making that
then,
a chat?
it's more info, like, if the person survives. Okay?
Okay.
Then you would have gotten anyway. Like, it's one piece of information, or the demon would have killed you, you still would have gotten 1 unless you went after the demon, which
Okay,
you would have
if-
gotten 2.
The other person
Versus
doesn't get
three.
information, period.
So hold on,
And
I'm trying to wait.
15 seconds.
If this is wrong and Dawn is evil, Ryan just
nominates
confirms
Eric.
that Dawn is.
Yeah.
Eric, would you nominate?
I had nominated myself.
Eric nominates
I-
himself.
I can wait till Atreides gets their thoughts out. I just want to give them time and options.
So, I mean, sure, we can do this for Stall. So, if Ryan is honest and good, then Ryan will likely learn. I think we have at least 1 evil dead. Dave, I think, is also evil right now, which is unfortunate. But that means that we prevent going to a final 3 of all 3 evils alive, unless one of them has been Monokuma turned as well, which is really rough in a 12-player game. With the plan, I think this is the safer execution today to see what happens tomorrow and what the information is tomorrow. I think. I don't know.
Eric.
Yes. I think if my information is kind of pointing towards Angaku being evil, I'm happy to die and have Ryan choose someone else to either confirm good or confirm evil, unless this is a bad idea and I'm missing this somehow. But yeah.
Wait, didn't you say you selected Dave and learned Yakuza?
Yes, that's why I think
That's
Angaku. Everyone thinks
you
Dave
think
is evil.
Dave is evil, and therefore
There is
Ongaku
no
is
Yakuza.
evil, and there's I see.
I also chose Darium and got Photographer, which would be the storyteller hiding the evil player.
I am being set up.
Arbitrary.
Well, that's fine, but this is my information. This is what I'm going for. If anyone has anything clearing Angaku, I'm happy to listen to this. But I've not
I got nothing, but arbitrary doesn't mean false.
Yeah, but I got to go with my information.
The problem is, Eric, as a storyteller, if you, as the photographer, had selected Darium, who we know to be the astronaut, I would have absolutely said, "Oh yeah, photographer." I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have confirmed Ongaku there.
That brings
We're
me to
going
my
a
second
little
point.
bit further away from the nomination.
Yeah.
So
That brings me to my second point. My character is useless. People think I'm evil. I am evil. I'm actually the demon. So let's just kill me in the game.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Do you want this, Atreides? Do you think this is better than Ryan?
No. I think Ryan is the demon and Eric's the minion at best with this play.
Yeah.
I'll trust you. You're
Yeah, I'd
confirmed
like-
good.
If we,
Angaku's information makes sense because
I think the last time you said that. Oh, there it is.
Why did Dave vote on that?
Oh, nice.
Why did Dave? Okay,
Eric-
no, we kill me now. I'm being stitched up. That's hilarious.
Yeah, like
Despair.
What is this game?
What are you talking about? Wait, hold up, Matt. I have not panicked. What?
I'm sorry, you've been asked to lift off of you now, what, 4 or 5 times?
Yeah, but Ryan
That was
doesn't know.
before we.
What
No,
is
Mark.
this game?
I have not asked to lift off. I've said we kill.
Day ends.
Objectively, I have said let's kill me if we're going through with this.
So just so I'm clear, am I evil because I put my hand
I
down
thought
on
that was a
myself, or am I
tie.
evil because I almost tied?
I have no
Dave
idea
was trying
now,
to tie
Eric.
Dave's whatever.
I thought that was a
Eric?
tie because wait, Ryan only had 4, right?
Eric, you are confirmed Eric
That
aligned.
was
How about
votes.
that?
Okay.
Yes, Eric is Eric's
that's
like,
fair.
no, we
That's
killed
fair.
him.
I will tell.
No,
I will tell you. Once I saw that hand go up and it looked like 4,
Can-
I'm like, my hand could not have went to the space bar
The
fast.
day
Can I-
ends. in
Yeah,
5,
Ultra.
4, 3,
I would just like to say I'm not panicking. Like
2,
I don't know what Matt said.
1.
I'm confused. Genuinely.
Ryan, you are on the block. How would you
Yep.
like to be executed?
With a grim reveal, please.
Let's see if that happens. First of all, Ryan, you're executed. Second of all, we do a grim reveal.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
All right. Very, very interesting game here. Where do I start? Let's start off with Kizzle, your princess. Kizzle on their very first night saw Mathblade as your nurse, Angaku as your, I forgot what I put you as, robot. I think?
Robot.
And then
Yeah,
Atreides is your supreme leader. One of which was correct. Atreides is your supreme leader as confirmed by the murder count, which leaves Mathblade, your programmer, who was actually killed by the demon that night. The 2 kills from Atreides that I chose was Dave, your evil writer, and Bebop, your martial artist. We have your actual nurse, Matthew, sitting right between those 2. Who was spotted, kind of spotted, by Eric, your photographer. Eric also managed to spot out on the very last night Angaku, your cosplayer.
Oh,
not the
wow.
Yeah.
So when
you
you
missed-
chose Darium, the astronaut, I'm not going to give that away, obviously.
Didn't have that on my bingo card. Okay.
Oh, I did.
You misspelled the Yakuza.
We have Dawn, your clairvoyant, who unfortunately did not successfully guess any deaths. Especially in the 3-death night, I would have thought you would have gotten something. But that's okay. Which leaves us with Fox, your progeny, and of course Ryan, your false hope.
There it is.
Yeah.
That is your
No, so Here's the thing. I admittedly am confused what Math is saying on why I'm panicking. I was not. Objectively, I don't think I was. I'd like to hear that. Secondarily, the moment Bebop died, there was my only other demon candidate, and they're gone.
Like, the world that I had where you were panicking was you kept saying, sure, we can do this today, but if we lift off, if we go for somebody else, is that other person's information at night. It was fake volunteering to die. It kind of kept looking like you were looking for anybody else to kill.
To be fair, Ryan, if it was not you, I was building a world where Ongaku was the demon that knowingly threw one of their minions under the bus with a Yakuza bluff because they knew they could give them their own power back. And of all of the players here, that is the person that I would think Ongaku, or that is a play Ongaku would make.
That's what I wanted people to conclude at the end of the game.
Oh shit! I'm really glad we killed Ryan there.
I honestly thought Ryan only had 4 votes on them, so that's why I was like waiting, and I didn't know Ryan was the demon.
Ryan did have 4 votes.
Ryan did have 4 votes.
Ryan did have only 4.
The hands dropped after you voted.
Ryan was number 2.
Yep.
Darium and Eric had their hands up after you, but as soon as you put up
Ryan was number 1. Dave was number 2. Darium and Eric were number 3 and 4.
That was the right play, Dave, I think.
Yeah.
It was
like
it was the best shot.
I didn't know Ryan was the demon. I just assumed.
You played
I knew Matthew told me that they were evil. Angaku told me that they were evil, but they weren't telling me who the whole team was.
I still wasn't 100% sure whether Dave was on the level about being evil or not.
Well, now you know.
So the reason that I wanted to execute Ryan there specifically was Dawn was claiming to be a clairvoyant who was going to check Darium, who would necessarily die. So if we kill Ryan, we remove what I imagine is one of my main demon candidates. If Dawn comes back and says 1, then it's just, in my mind, a 50-50 between is Dawn telling the truth or is Dawn just bluffing evil? And if not, I was zoned in on Ongaku. As potentially the demon. Wow.
I will say this, Dave, though. Had I blinked, that would have tied. Ryan
Darium was never going to keep his hand up, I don't think.
No, if I would have blinked and kept my hand up, because Darian and I both put our hand down.
But only one of you needed to put your hand down to prevent a tie, and Darian was not about to.
And if I tried to lift it off Ryan and myself, that makes me look even more evil than I already.
Yeah. The only thing that could have possibly happened there is if Ongaku had his hand up, kept it up, and one of you didn't drop, resulting in a tie, which would have been because I think we would have. I think we would have honed in.
I could not vote or nominate to get Ryan off the block there because it breaks the entire illusion.
100.
Yeah.
I have to be okay with Ryan dying if I want to look like the demon.
My only other demon candidate was Bebop. Atreides, Kizzle, Math, Fox, Dave.
No, you needed to frame me.
All hard confirmed.
You needed to frame me.
Dawn and Ongaku were my.
Ongaku was my literal.
Yeah, you needed to frame me as the demon who made up a real Yakuza ping on one of my other demons because I could just give.
To be fair, Ongaku, that was gonna be my play if I went with Ongaku. I was going to pick Matthew and probably Eric.
And one of Ongaku.
Dave's hands up, y'all.
Yeah, I just want to say, can we all just appreciate Atreides' facial expressions? Atreides was paying attention to how the voting was going, and I'm just watching Atreides, and Atreides did this long pause, and then reality, Dave voted there, and you just see.
I wish I could see that because I have all of your cams turned off for me.
It'll be on the VOD. You can go back and rewatch it.
Don't worry.
Hello.
Yeah, your face there needs to be like your thumbnail. Or not the thumbnail, but the start of your intro.
Okay.
Because your face was just priceless.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
I will remember that. We'll just do my face during
You're muted.
Oh no. How did that happen? Bizarre. Maybe I hit M. Is that it? What did I hit? Whatever.
No, you're good now. But you weren't paying attention, and then it was just like reality just sunk in, and you were like,
interesting. Okay. It was the moment that I started believing that something was going on. But also, I just trusted that you were evil. I didn't know whether or not people had coordinated with you or not. So it was just like I don't know.
No one coordinated with me. I didn't even think Ryan was a demon. I was just trying to throw
Sure.
a curveball.
Yeah. No. Like, I mean, really, when it came down to it, I didn't necessarily think Ryan was the demon, but we were getting down to like brass tacks of like who was good and who was evil. And based on Dawn's claim of being clairvoyant, if we kill Ryan, Ryan makes a claim and also has to lie. Like, Ryan has to either choose to confirm that myself, Mathblade, and Dawn are good, or claim that Dawn is evil, in which case, okay, so one of Dawn or Ryan is lying here. Which one is it? And like, and just go from there. But I hardcore trusted Eric. Like,
oh yeah,
like his plays made sense. Like, they were not sensible, but I trusted his information to be what I would have given them as a storyteller based on what I knew of the grid.
It's just funny because in my eyes, I was like, okay, there's a possibility that Ryan could be the demon because Matthew wasn't the demon and Nangaku weren't the demon.
Yeah.
And they both outed evil to me. So I was like, okay, yeah. So at that moment, I was like, Ryan could be the demon or Eric could be the demon. Nobody else in my eyes could be the demon. So I was like, shit. But Ryan was reading evil. I'm like, I think it's Ryan. So it left evil on my shoulders.
Sure.
At that point.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah, because I had to make a move there because I'm like, if Ryan's the demon, I don't want my demon to die right now. Like, yeah. I need to waste my ghost vote.
Yeah.
That's the only move we had.
Yeah. No, for sure. 100%. The problem was it was just a little bit too late. And with, I mean, like, Ongaku was in a tight spot because the moment that Ongaku breaks, then we know something of what's going on. I'm trying to think, like, if we had saved Ryan there, we probably don't kill anyone. We let the demon kill, which means Darium dies. But then we execute, I think the following 2 nights, we just execute Ongaku, execute Ryan. In that case. So I think it's just a more drawn out game, but I don't think it would have resulted in.
We needed, in order for it to be fixed, we just needed the tie without Ongaku.
We needed the tie without Ongaku, and I think, to Ryan's point also, I think Bebop was more of a demon candidate. So me bringing about Bebop's death really helped us out.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Anyway, well played. I'm sorry we didn't kill you.
It's fine.
I know.
It's fine. I got to be evil. It's fine.
That's true.
Outed evil's the best. I was so excited. I was like, Chad's like, you're doing outed evil. I was like, yeah, I'm doing outed evil, and this is what I wanted because then I don't have to deal with trying to process every ounce of information in the game.
I mean, yeah, no, that's very fair.
I can just do.
You can just chill. Thing. You can just sit back and have fun. Yeah, no, I love chaos.
That. All right,
awesome. All right, I will see you. Chad, thank you for the fun. That was a great game.
Thank you for playing. I think I talked to Kizzle on the very first day, and they were like, oh my gosh, it would be so funny if you actually gardened Atreides to be the Supreme Leader, because that is so fitting.
It was once I saw the token, I was like, oh boy, all right, let's do this. I can make up shit. And Kizzle's, honestly, my first conversation with Kizzle was just like chef's kiss, because Kizzle claimed Supreme Leader, and I was just like, all right, sure, I'm the princess. And the look on Kizzle's face was just like, no, I'm the princess. And I was like, no, I'm the princess. Like, listen, you little shit. If we're doing this, we're doing this. I can do this better. And I think I got him to the point where he was just like, I don't know if you're evil with a Supreme Leader bluff, or if you are actually just the Supreme Leader. And so I literally drew him aside later and was just like, I'm just the Supreme Leader. Like, I need you to, like, trust this information so we can figure out what the other information that you learned is all about. But
I was hoping with Eric's information to pin Mathblade at first. Obviously, that backfired pretty badly, in fact. on the very final day when you gave me 2 free kills, thank you, Atreides.
You're welcome. Absolutely.
I wasn't exactly sure who to kill because I wasn't exactly sure which team was winning. But I knew that with 2 kills, Good would be at a huge disadvantage.
That's fair.
So I killed Bebop because we already had a no death night.
Yeah.
So and then I was wondering whether I should execute one of the outsiders. I ended up going with Dave to lock him in as evil.
I
might have
like
been a
that.
little bit
I
too-
like that one. I like that choice. Honestly, that was good.
Yeah. But post fact, I might have chosen to kill like maybe Kizzle or Dawn
Kizzle.
instead.
No, I think Kizzle was pretty hard confirmed and hard trusted by me. So removing, making it more ominous. Like with Kizzle alive, it's just like, okay, I'm just trusting, like hard trusting Kizzle. That's why I asked if the audience sees the Grim night 1, because otherwise there's no way Kizzle tells me my role to my face. He just knows that information. And so like, I am hard in Kizzle's corner. So
There is
leaving
actually
Kizzle alive.
one other way they could have told you your role, and is if they were the anthropologists, which would be really funny.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Cool.
All right, well, thank
I
you
was
for
not
being
familiar with
close
that updated version of Anthropologist.
No worries.
Yeah. But thank you for being here. This was a blast.
Yeah, I always have such a fun time playing with you
Good.
guys on stream.
Good. Awesome. Well, thank you. I hope your day goes beautifully. Hey, it's Atreides. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so that you can catch the weekly installments here. If you're looking for more ways to support the channel, you can treat yourself to some lovely merch at the store link below, or join our growing band of supporters on Patreon. Even what amounts to a Starbucks coffee a month really helps us out, and you get some fun free perks for doing so. Shout out to our current members. We are incredibly lucky and grateful to have your support. Thank you so much again for watching, and we will see you next time.